channel. If you new, welcome to our channel. We want you guys to make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you drop a comment, make sure you thumb up our video, and as always, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Okay, so we got some good stuff for y'all today.
We got some good stuff today, y'all. Now,
yes.
Tune in, watch the whole video, baby, because
Yes.
you're gonna want to hear this. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So
What's the first topic, Ashley?
girl, so okay, we've been talking about this, right? On how you discipline your children, right? Like, what's your methods of disciplinary? Sorry. All right. So for me, I think.
To be honest, I don't even think it's a right way.
It's
or
not.
a wrong way.
It's not.
Or a certain way. I think it just really depends. I mean, I'm
It
sorry
does.
to cut you off.
I know,
girl.
girl, it's fine.
But it just, I had to say chime in with you because I don't think it's a right way or wrong way or how to do it. I just really think it's about what the kid did.
Right.
And how you feel that
I
day.
agree.
Or
Yes.
what kind of smackdown the kid's gonna get.
I'm
Go
telling
ahead,
you,
girl.
yes,
Sorry.
but okay, so it just depends, right? You always want to know, or whatever the problem is they did. Okay, so as they get older, because my kids got whippings, okay? They just got beaten, slaps upside the head, knocked out, okay, whatever I felt at that moment, that's what they got. But then the older they got, of course I got boys, I had to kind of switch it up. So I had to figure out what's gonna make them understand, because they had got kind of used to the whippings. Girl, it was like, they was immune, like,
That's how they be getting used to the
you
whooping.
popping, you
It's like they
get
be
tired,
preparing.
and they just stand up, out, and you like,
And you put all your blood, sweat, and tears into this ass. You gonna
And
beat that out. But you put all your blood, sweat, and tears into this butt
I'm
whooping,
telling you.
and they up the out.
So yeah, so I was like, okay, depending on what it was, I'm taking phones, you ain't getting enough shoes, you can't wear certain shoes, you getting your TV taken, you just gonna be in the house looking at the four corners. Okay, so that is how I kind of like had to figure out where I can discipline them the older they got, because girl, I'm telling you, they weren't feeling the whippings no more. And even sometimes when I take their stuff or their phone, they still be acting like they all cool. I'm like, so now I gotta figure out something else.
And see, that's how they do.
Girl,
The kids, they do. They have such a nonchalant, like, okay, you can have it.
ooh,
I'm so unbothered. It doesn't matter. Knowing deep down inside, they crying on the inside for them
Yeah.
electronics, okay?
Yeah.
Now, the whippings is like to be honest, because when I was a kid, I would rather take a whipping.
I'm
It's like
telling
I
you.
could just go ahead and get the whipping and
Cry
you know,
out.
yeah, let it be over with. Versus like you telling me I'm on punishment, I
Ooh.
can't play my Nintendo, blah blah blah.
can't go outside, and then you see all the neighborhood kids that you got,
Outside.
they just ganged up and they out. You coming outside? You like, okay,
Go outside. I can't even ride my bike. You can't go to the park.
Can't do nothing, girl.
Can't do nothing.
Yes, but see now our kids don't go outside, so it's like you telling them you ain't going outside. They like,
They don't care.
I don't even go outside, girl.
So for me, I don't know. I think
All of it.
straight disciplinary would be a combination of all of it.
Yeah.
It would be whippings.
Mm-hmm.
Which to be honest, I really don't have to give my child whippings like that because
Right.
she really is a good kid.
Mhm.
But when she's doing something, when I told her repeatedly, don't do it,
Mm.
you get your butt.
Yes.
But that's not often. So she really don't get butt whippings. I also do believe to talk to
For sure.
your child, because sometimes a butt whipping doesn't really, I guess, not explain, but sometimes they don't comprehend.
Yes, they don't.
When
They just think like,
right. So I don't think they comprehend it. When you're just giving them a whipping, it's like you tell them you did this, you getting a whipping for it.
Mhm.
Versus you talking to them and then telling them like, don't do this, you could have did this, blah 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 blah. So I say sometimes a butt whipping, like I said, which she really never gets. Talking to her. But most definitely what I will do is take your electronics, okay?
Yes,
Give
'cause
me
I
your
think when you
phone,
talk
give me
to
your
them
Nintendo
and you
Switch,
explain to them,
give
like,
me your
you
remote because she love
understand, right.
YouTube on her TV.
Oh yeah, they be on
Give me
there.
that remote, run
Oh
it.
yeah. But I think when you tell them like, okay, this is why, do you understand why you're in trouble? And then they like, well, no. And then you explain to them like, this is why you can't be doing this, that, and the third, because these are the repercussions, and like this is not how life is. I think like once you break that down to them, then they kind of got a better understanding as to why you were disappointed, why you were upset,
Very true.
and why they need to move different going forward. But sometimes, you know, because I know at one point, I think my son was in the 7th grade, and it was just like he wasn't doing his chores. I had to say it 5, 6 times. We made him run the stairs. We would like till your legs feel like they knew to run.
Stand in the corner.
Run them. Because at that point, you know,
because a whooping is easy.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So it's certain things, other things you got to try.
You got to try different ways and for it to stick, and for them to know too that, you know, you're not just out here trying to whoop. Like, it's not my mom thing to just beat you, but I'm trying to get you to understand that this is how it's gonna be. Like, cause I said, and this is why I'm trying to help you in the future. So yeah, I think all of it goes. I think if they get to an age and you tell them stop talking back and they still talking, I lay them right in the middle. Cause I just told you to shut up and you still talking. So go ahead and see. I'm glad I got boys because I don't be feeling bad when they get slapped. I don't feel no sympathy. You better not drop a tear. Not bye. Cause they will do it, girl. They will
testing all your patience, honey. Okay.
I agree.
So look, y'all, drop your comments below. Yes. Let us know, like, how do you discipline your kids? Like, what methods do you use? What do you think work best for you?
Yeah.
Do you agree with some of the things we're saying? Do you disagree? Let us know.
Yeah, because we always want to know, like, what the other parents are. They like us, like, we're gonna hang you, put you outside. Cause I tell my 2 y'all, put her in a box with a bow on it and let somebody come pick up.
Not a box with a bow.
Let somebody come pick up.
Ship you right on off there.
Let them find you. Okay, you better get it together. So please, yes, y'all, let us know what y'all think about that. Cause we are interested to know how you guys are, or how you guys take steps and measures of trying to get you guys kids to understand what not to do and how to do it, as far as just making sure that they get it and discipline them. So yeah, let us know. So what we got next, girl? What we talking about next?
What's next?
Oh yes. So what type of conversation do you guys have to have, or if you even have a conversation,
or if it even has happened to you first?
Yes.
So let's say that it may not have never happened to you, but I think it has happened to most parents. But you know, if it hasn't happened to you, then
let us know what you think you would respond to if your kids walk in on you having sex. Okay,
like, or doing the do,
or like what do you think is? How do you?
What do you say?
Like, you know,
what kind of conversation do you have after?
Right, it's like, okay, so you have to sit in the room with your husband and be like, who going to have the talk? You know, I ain't going. I got to be the woman to walk out with the walk of shame, and I'm the mom like, well, you know. So I will tell you, I have not had to have that conversation as of yet. But
Me neither.
Have almost been so close to where it was like, in my mind, I just knew, right, like, they heard. Oh my God, I ain't coming out the room.
I know, it's so embarrassing. I can't even imagine, but I have exactly what you just said. I have not had, I haven't had that happen to me, but it's like you said, you know what I mean? It's like, woo.
You be panicking. And
it's like the walk of shame.
It is. And even like, you know, you think like they in there, but then you have to come out and you looking like, oh my God, I hope they don't catch me coming out. So now you got to just be like, what you doing? And like trying to feel so awkward, but in your mind, you like, Lord, did they? Hopefully not. But
it seems they looking at you all sorts of weird, like,
Mom, you okay? Yeah, why you asking me that? What?
No, Mama, you know I heard you.
Go to bed. You must be in bed
anyway.
So
I have not.
I haven't had it, but I've always in my mind, like so many instances where I'm just like, I know. Oh my gosh, yes they did. They was, especially if you know you in the bed, they knocking on the door, and you like, me in action. What? Come back.
Right. It's like what's the game when we was kids? Freeze. Red light, green light.
Yeah.
Is it red light, green light? Red light, you move, and then green light, you go.
Freeze tag.
I think it was red light, green light.
Oh,
you know how when you go and then they say red light, you stop, and they say green light, and then you go.
Yeah. I know it's freeze tag, but yes, that's exactly.
Or I think freeze tag is pretty much the same thing too.
Maybe. But yes, girl, I'm telling you, be in froze action.
Yeah.
and you like hoping you done locked the door, you looking at the doorknob like, just come back, I got the shower or something. So it's always that awkwardness, okay? The awkwardness. So I just do not know. I would like for you guys, if you guys have had this happen, please drop comments and tell us, like, what did you say? Like, did you sit down and say, baby, you know?
Yeah.
Because in your mind,
did
right?
You have the birds and the bees talk early?
Right. Or did you have to sit down and say, like, you have to pick their brain, like, well, what did you hear? So I can know what kind of
say. Yeah, you're right, though. You have to pick their brains to actually
know.
Because you don't want to give them too much.
Yeah, they looking at you
and
like,
not even knowing, like, what you talking about.
Yes, yes. So I agree. So yes, please
comment below.
We talk about this all the time. Like, child, I would know what I would do, because I would just feel bad.
Bad.
You always feel like the bad mom of the year.
Yeah.
So we I think that's what we want to know. We want to know what you guys thought. We want to know what you guys have said, so that when we have, hopefully not
hopefully not some wood at the IHOP.
Yes. But if we do, then we know, okay, we can kind of swivel it on in like that. Okay, so we'll be prepared if it ever has to happen and come to that. But we thank you guys again
for tuning in to Mom Talk.
Yes.
I thank you guys so much for hopefully thumbs up in the video.
Yes, please.
Subscribing to our channel.
Yes.
Turning on those notifications for your girls.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
let us know.
And
we just want to say
thank you
thank
again,
y'all for
as
tuning in.
always. Thank you.